Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. Let's begin. When I was younger, it was a Monday night staple to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with my whole family. We would gather in the living room after dinner and suffer, guess and celebrate along. It cemented a love for game shows and quizzing in me. An itch that Majotori scratches in a different but pretty amazing way. Dark short stories mixed into a trivia quiz. Certainly nothing I've ever experienced before, but it works surprisingly well. The first story that made me chuckle was about a guy that wants to escape from reality into a game. And that's something I can definitely relate to. He got his wish and ended up in a Sword Art Online situation, not being able to log out of a full dive MMO. Which he is actually happy about? To each their own, I guess. I originally only started up this game because I was in the mood for something relaxed and lighthearted. No heavy plot, big worlds, or a multitude of mechanics. Majotori also doesn't boast remarkable graphics, which is rather unusual for me because those tend to draw me in. The art style of this game is as simple as it gets. Blocky shapes and colors and no animations. Instead, you flip through a story as you would do with a picture book. Sometimes it gets a bit frantic because the text boxes fly in and out a bit too rapidly for my liking. And this book certainly wouldn't be the most child-friendly. People going blind, jumping from buildings, or falling into a pit full of spikes while exploring a Maya temple Indiana Jones style. Sadly, they can't rely on the unbelievable luck of the infamous adventurer. Instead, they have to rely, well, on you and me. No pressure at all. How do you save those poor fellows? By proving your general knowledge to a witch called Lariat. What doesn't sound that interesting or compelling at first is actually a lot of fun. At the beginning of a round, you choose one of 3 characters. After a quick introduction to their story, you get to the point where they make a wish. Curtain call for Lariat. She offers them a deal. Take one of her trivia quizzes and she'll maybe fulfill your desire. I still haven't completely figured out if she's a sadist that likes to play with her victims or if she has actual good intentions. The quiz consists of 9 questions on video games, animation, cinema or miscellaneous. If one or more of these categories don't tickle your fancy, don't worry, you can adjust the frequency of each. Personally, I'm glad I didn't count all the anime questions I got wrong. Too many Japanese names that sound way too similar. There's no time limit, thanks God, because I despise those, but it still feels like you're always in a rush. There are just too many fun stories to experience. I definitely screwed up more than once just because I wanted to progress. A little caution is advised though. If you don't get every single question right, it's up to luck if the character will have a happy end. Apart from enjoying myself immensely, the game also made me think. Is there something for which I would agree to Lariat's crazy proposal? How about you? Is there a wish you would make a deal with the devil, aka the witch, for? Maybe I should do it like Wooly in the game. Wish for all this YouTube madness to work out for me? And maybe Lariat would actually appear? Before I would consider any of this though, I definitely have to improve my trivia. So, back to Majotori. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope your day's as good as gold. See you next video.